A very good evening, everyone. Welcome to Wednesday night futsal here at Thomastown. It's a Serious Futsal Victoria Women's League Round 7. And first up for this evening, we have Northern Phoenix against Eastern 1-0 FC. And kicking off already in the blue is Eastern, and Northern Phoenix is their away white kit. And already possessions early for both teams. Thanks for joining us here, wherever you're watching, on YouTube, Facebook, all on the WeFroth app. Plenty of action to come here this evening. And so far, both teams no shot on target yet, so defensive work looking good. There's opportunity here, and not too much to it. Just off target. So Eastern in the blue, kicking from left to right of your screen. And the Phoenix by AQ, kicking from right to left. The two bottom teams versing each other finally for the first time this season. Phoenix, it's their second season here at Serious Futsal, and Eastern FC, their first inaugural season for the women's futsal. So far, no wins, but there will be guarantee a winner at the end of tonight. And so far, first shots taken on target, but saved there by the keeper. It's Chloe Gatt from the back. Good passing coming from Phoenix. Turn came a long way. Stolen. Shot taken there, but ball goes wide, and it's going to be a reset for Northern Phoenix. They're led by Nicholas Parthamos, their manager. And second attempt here for Eastern, and good defensive work coming from Phoenix. As they reset again, side ball. Turnover. Looks like the ball didn't make its way out of the lines in a legal manner, so Phoenix have got it all the way back. Throw in from Ioannidis. Janos couldn't find a target. Could battle it out, and looks like Ioannidis is going to throw it in. No, never mind. Eastern. That's definitely out of bounds there. Long throw in the far. Eastern looking for a side ball. Great steal coming from 1-0. And the counter is on. Galena couldn't keep it in. Quick throw in from Eastern 1-0. Stolen, first attempt from goal, and a save there from the keeper. Quick throw out. Good high pressure coming from Northern Phoenix. Defensive work still there. Good nutmeg through the legs, and a chance here for Eastern. And a save. So Alyssa Yardo in the red, already working overtime. 2 shots on target against her. Desperate plea there from the defensive work from Northern Phoenix. Long in through the middle. Good work coming from Eastern from the far back. Can they keep it in their possession? Stolen. Marjanos. Catherine Ioannidis. She's working overtime here in the right flank. Got her position down pat. As a ball turnover, going to be a Phoenix ball. So we're expecting a very close game here tonight against these two teams. Battling it out for the crucial 3 points. Still winless with 7 rounds. Well, this is the 7th round in this new season. First attempt on goal. I think it's going to take quite a bit of magic to pass the defensive work from both teams. Good possession coming from Eastern. A bit of a 1-2 opportunity here. A lot of white jumpers. Turnover. Throw in chance here, but not the best touch that we've seen tonight. As both teams just desperate. I think it was a turnover for the far end from the side ball. So even if it was a goal, referee have stopped that. As Easton from the far end. Ball turnover. Chance here for Phoenix. Can they get there first? No. Decides to pass it back, and a wild shot coming through the edge of the D. Quick throw out short. It's a throw in. Good matchup from both teams tonight so far. Applying that pressure in the defense. Not having a clean ball. Turnover. Stolen once again. And the chase is on. Opportunity here. Galena. Couldn't keep it in her possession. Had nowhere to go. Good high pressure coming from Easton. So we see Alana Shanley come on board for Phoenix in the fluorescent yellow boots. Easton so far, no substitute. So just about 8 minutes have gone past in this first half and still no goals have scored from either teams. Bit of a blind pass there. The first attempted shot and possession coming from Alana Shanley, and she missed it. Just hit the post. And an opportunity once again. And the defensive work from Easton just got them out of harm's way. But a late contact there. Giving away a free kick. Annabelle Merjanos. Just off play. I don't think she meant it, but in the end, referee saw it all unfold. And it's going to be a free kick. Good save from the keeper. Second attempt. And it's going to be a corner ball for Easton. They look to react quickly. So far, Quinn Yuen's come on board for Phoenix and already have made an impact in the game. Most of the ball in their forward half, but just unable to break down the defense. High ball, close contact. No foul, says referee. Short ball, Easton. High press coming from Nguyen. Opportunity here for Shanley. Got two defenders in her way. Couldn't unlock. As Easton once again. Pass, miskicked. Phoenix on the return, but defensive work comes again for Easton. Just rush ball there. I don't think their teammates was on the same page on that occasion. The side ball for Phoenix. Shanley was the target. Couldn't connect. Quinn. It's going to take some form of pixie dust to go past these keepers tonight, because the shots are definitely there. And within range as well from both teams, but just unable to find a clear pathway through as Shanley's through the middle. Alana Shanley had a ball just to a non-preferred left, and keeper had a fingertip on it, just enough to veer it out above her. As Phoenix corner kick. Going to be a goal kick. So Shanley in very close range. Almost had time for a first touch, but keeper got no way on that occasion. So 13 minutes to go in the first half and still no goal scored. Both teams just applying that pressure. Very close contact. So the defensive work have really worked well for both teams. They've done their homework. Defend first, score later, but plenty of opportunities for both teams, but just unable to capitalize. Easton finding a different avenue through the corridor, being shut down. Rossi come on board, applying that pressure. Using the substitutes well here for Phoenix. Easton don't have much on their bench to turn over some players. Tie ball interception. They can go one-on-one with the keeper. First blood has drawn here at Futsal Oz. And the first goal is going to Eastern FC. Let's watch the replay. So that turnover from the back. And just the angle, perfection. And the response coming from Phoenix. We just missed it there while we're watching the replay. Let's see if we can catch that one more time for Phoenix. So just from the kick out. Ioannidis to Shanley, toe pokes it straight through the legs of the keeper. She's frothing just like a coffee. And if you ever want a coffee here at Futsal Oz, Alana Shanley is the person that you ask for. Apparently she's got the best coffee here, or she makes the best coffee here at Futsal Oz in Thomastown. Definitely frothing here, Alana Shanley. So far, things are even. So it went from one goal up, and it only took 10 seconds before Phoenix responded. Just about 10 minutes remaining here in the first half. And number 7, Ava Grober for Easton. Must be a new recruit coming from the squad. Already making an impact here in the game for Series Futsal. Great recruitment coming from the squad. So this might be things to come. If we've got some new players coming in here at Series Futsal for Eastern, they can definitely challenge a lot of the teams. A lot of other teams have definitely recruited as well, Carlton being one. And already they've turned around their season. One of their best seasons yet for a long time. But Phoenix and Eastern, still early days here in the season. Can they catch up? So it took a long time coming for the first goal. And then the second one shortly after. So Sarati loses it, and chance here again for Eastern. Luckily for the keeper. Ball goes wide and just a wild footy kick. As Eastern, they're going to call their first time out. Let's take a break. Plenty to come straight after this.
Cooper now. This time shoots.
Oh my God!
And Cooper just said, leave it to me, boys. I'm going to bury this game before halftime. We can wrap it up. That is an absolute ripper of a goal. That is top bins. There is no chance, Aaron, you were saving that.
corner to leader Zamaya.
Welcome back. Hope you enjoyed the timeout called there by Eastern FC. As they're looking pretty strong with a few recruits coming in their side for tonight's game. And hopefully for the remainder of the season. Northern Phoenix with a quick response from the goal there from Alana Shanley. But both teams' defensive work have really got them out on a few tricky situations. Not entirely sure what was said in the timeout break, but that response, I think it was just a moment of breakdown in the defense. So far, could it be Eastern's FC first ever win? Or Northern Phoenix? Will they get one on the board? Mitchell decides to go long. Left boot attempt there once again coming from Ava Grober. Just getting the feel here of serious futsal. A lot of recruits coming from a season that has now ended in outdoor football. A steal there coming from all the way back. Hannah once again with the attempt. Don't really know where to go forward. Finds a bit of space now. Rossi. He's on the run there, Ioannidis. Couldn't cut the ball in. Mitchell decides to go to the far end. Asking for the ball back. Long way from home. Throw in. Grober. Just couldn't steal it off Hannah. Chance here for Mitchell. Straight into the keeper. Great goalkeeping coming from Phoenix. Alyssa Iardo. Didn't play last week. I think Sophia Alvarenga played the full game, so they've switched it around just to ensure that all their keepers get some game time here in this season. 7 minutes remaining, 1-0. First goal scored by Ava Grober, and the response from Alana Shanley. And a strike there. Wasn't the best one, but nonetheless just hit the side netting. So Sandy gets it short. Finds Grober once again. And a strike there from Mitchell. Keeper. What a save, Iardo. Bit of blockage work coming there from Hannah, but nonetheless, the physicality is really umping it here at Futsal Oz. It's a very physical battle. 6 minutes remaining in the first half. Both teams desperate to find a goal. Sandy had to kick it out. Interception. Not too many clean passes. Merjanos takes a strike. Annabelle Merjanos as she celebrates her first goal of tonight. Let's watch that replay. Asking for the 1-2 all alone. She was composed. Simple futsal, just bangs it through the legs of the keeper. And now they're in the lead, 2-1. But the response, incredible. Alexis Mitchell does what she does best. Scores a goal, her first goal here at Serious Futsal for Eastern FC. Wow. Let's watch here. Grober finds Mitchell, turns her defender, and then she's one-on-one with the keeper and just chips it over. Iardo. It's game on. What a game so far. In this half, 4 goals have been scored. I think it's the most either teams have scored in a half. And it's still 4 minutes remaining. This game surely is heated up, and it's one goal after another. Easton drew first blood, and then Ilana suddenly upset that, and then just then Merjanos scored her first goal of this half. And the response from Alexis Mitchell shut that down quickly. So either teams are really battling it out, do not want their opponent to be in the lead for very long. That's all it takes. Just one of the teams to score for another to immediately respond. Just a lot of sideball turnovers in this game. As the counter-attack is on, Phoenix had an open player in the back post. Didn't decide on that option. But in the end, they get a corner kick anyway. Janos lurking there. Couldn't find a touch. Stolen off by Mitchell. She can go all the way. Mitchell stopped there by the keeper, even though she took her teammate down. Ball is still live. Player down, but the goal goes to Eastern FC. The goal has been rewarded to Eastern. Look at the desperation coming there. And just a strike straight into the back of the net. But it might be a challenge, because we've got here a player down just from the collision between Iardo. It was a heavy fall too. And the player is still down. Could be a big knock too, so we just want to ensure she's all right. So futsal court is hard, and if the landing is not great, then let's watch this again. Oh, it's Catherine Ianides just really put her body on the line, and I think she's got the brakes on and didn't expect the keeper to come out with that much force. Clipped her legs, and she just landed real awkward. And with those types of situations, you really have nowhere to go but down. And with that one, referee didn't stop the play, but we've got another vision of it once again. Just a bit of friendly fire, and with those type of falls, there's really nothing you can do. There's really nowhere you can go. And it's all accidental. Don't think Elisa was intended for the force to go in that manner, and Alexis Mitchell, with the agility, was able to go around the keeper. And her opponent, Catherine, looks like she's up again. It looks like she will be okay, but I'm not sure if she will continue the game. And it looks like they may have given the goal to Eastern FC. But we'll just have to wait till the scoreboard changes. But the ball looks like it's in the center of the court at the moment. Just wait for the decision that's going to be made for that goal for Eastern FC, if it did count. Round 7, first game. Eastern against Northern Phoenix, the bottom two teams. This round's probably going to be one of the most entertaining of the season, where it's very even teams on the ladder. referee decision did reward the goal to Eastern FC, and they've now in the lead 3-2 with 3 minutes and change to go in the first half. This half has been quite entertaining. And Phoenix to kick it off. Can they respond? So far in this game, the response have been so quick from both teams. But looks like this might have break the ice a little bit. Easton, good fend off. Nobody home there. That was Hannah, just probably on a different page with her teammates. Easton just bringing that down the line. Huge throw in through the middle. Couldn't bring it to ground there, Quinn. Quinn Yuen, each time she's on the court, she's made a huge impact. Looking for the throw. Decides to go long. Hannah. A strike there, but no one in the back post. It looks like it touched an Eastern player. Yuen. No choice but to play it back to Hannah. She strikes it. Good positioning from Eastern, but in the end, Yuen just got in the way of that one. So throw in there. The attempt from Eastern. Unable to bring the ball to ground. And side ball for Northern Phoenix. Just right in front of their bench. A minute and a half to go in the half. Pate to bring it in. Couldn't find a target. This ball just makes its way into the stands. Not too much netting there to block its way. That's kind of one of the only areas where there's no netting to stop the ball to go out of the arena. Phoenix throws it in once more. Nguyen tries to find a way through Mitchell. Didn't work. Side ball. So throw in is intentional there, but just unable to find a clear target. It only works when you've got a player right in the D. Otherwise, if they're pressured, it's not going to work. Merjanas, could you find her second? Ball didn't reach her. Another corner kick for Phoenix. Less than 30 seconds to go. This is a set piece. Oh, ball just baked its way across the face of the goal. So this might be the last passage of play, and Eastern have played one of their best half we've seen in this season so far, scoring 3 goals. Getting them in the lead, and that's just enough. Let's take a halftime break. Eastern 3, Northern Phoenix 2.
Cooper now. This time shoots.
Oh my God!
And Cooper just said, leave it to me, boys. I'm going to bury this game before halftime. We can wrap it up. That is an absolute ripper of a goal. That is top bins. There is no chance, Aaron, you were saving that.
Cross court to leader Zamaya. Put out in a bad position. She got out of it. Still Jess out. Lovely work from Elle. What a goal! That was all Jess out. Absolutely brilliant. She completely decimated the Preston defense, fed the ball to Carla D'Alessandro, and D'Alessandro found the net. This effort from Jessau, absolutely superb. What a ball to D'Alessandro, and an easy finish from the Tower of Power.
Cooper now. This time shoots.
Oh my God!
And Cooper just said, leave it to me, boys. I'm going to bury this game before halftime. We can wrap it up. That is an absolute ripper of a goal. That is top bins. There is no chance, Aaron, you were saying
Yes.
that.
Welcome back. It's the second half of Northern Phoenix against Eastern FC. Eastern leading 3 goals to Northern Phoenix 2 in the first half. Goal scored from Eastern in the dark blue playing this evening. We've got 11 Jaya Pate. Ava Grober, number 7, scored 1, and 44 Alexis Mitchell. As we see a keeper change for Northern Phoenix. Sophia Alvarenga in the red, subbing on for Alyssa Iardo. Northern Phoenix normally in their teal colour, but for this evening it may have clashed a little bit with the Eastern kit. So they're in their white jerseys and the black shorts. And in the first half, first goal from Phoenix was Alana Shanley, and the second goal from Annabelle Merjanos, number 4. So Eastern so far looking pretty strong. They drew first blood, and they also drew the last blood in the first half. Quick throw out there coming from Alvarenga. Couldn't reach her teammate. Let's throw in Merjanos. Still gets possession back, gives it away. Mitchell and Grober quickly on the move. And the shot there on target coming from Alexis Mitchell. Good recruitment once again, as I've mentioned in the first half, coming from Eastern. Getting players in the off-season. And we'll probably see a lot more recruitment as summer comes along here. Bit of a 1-2 and a save there from the keeper, Sandy. Just got enough of the left arm on it to veer it out of danger. And a terrific save. Grober passes one. Can she go all the way? Does the unselfish thing. Pate lines up. Ball goes wide. Corner kick. Can Easton set up for this? Straight in the bread basket of Alvarenga. She releases quickly. The counter-attacker is on. Pate through the legs. Finds Mitchell through the center. And a huge save there coming from Alvarenga. Split save. Just enough to veer it out of the goals. Don't think Mitchell had much mustard behind it. Timed save from the substitute, Sophia Alvarenga for Northern Phoenix. Played her first seasons with Melbourne AQ. And recruitment from Northern Phoenix to get her on the squad and some more game time for the Phoenix team. Interception coming along. Hannah runs into a bit of trouble. Nowhere to go, decides to pass it back. And a bit of hip and shoulder there, but looks like it's Phoenix ball. Quick throw out, but the turnover is on. Grober couldn't control it. Had Mitchell on her right. Throw in for Phoenix on the far end. Still 3-2, still no goals, but it was a long time coming for the goals, and referee calls a free kick. Free kick for Phoenix. Just about 10 metres out on a slight angle. The wall, two-person wall. Passes it short, and a strike and a save from the keeper. Just in the edge of the right-hand side. Quick throw out, and Mitchell takes a strike. End-to-end play the entire game so far. It's just non-stop action here. The bottom two teams. Oh, a bit of a back heel, almost goal there from Ava Grober. These two teams just really going hard at it. They really want that 3 points. Eastern FC sitting 8th on the ladder at the bottom. Starting off the first 6 games of this season, their inaugural season. Not off to a good start, just having really high scores going against them. So they've scored 4, but against it's 83. Can they keep it just at as minimum as possible as the turnover's on? Mitchell's got Grober to an open goal. Ava Grober gets her second of tonight. What a terrific teamwork from all the way back. Let's watch that replay. It's a turnover. Nguyen got the ball stolen her from Grober. And the run in from Mitchell. Knew exactly where Grober was going to be. And the dynamic duo in the forward half of Eastern FC have done a bit of magic. And Ava Grober already made an impact here at Series Futsal. Such a workhorse in the forward half. Creating that space. Really outrunning her defenders on that occasion. She's getting the feel of the game, the feeling of what her opponents are doing, how they move, and how they react to certain plays. And Mitchell doing the same thing, controlling the ball. That really didn't connect well, but they get the ball back, Eastern. Grober decides to take a strike anyway. She's got a few artillery back. As now the game can just slow down a little bit. Even the managers from Eastern are just calming things down. Just slow it down a little bit now. 4-2, you're leading by 2 goals. Oh, and a strike! Something out of nothing. Terrific from Northern Phoenix. That was one powerful shot. Let's watch the replay once more. So Mitchell tried to get it out, but just comes in right there. Right in the edge of the D. And it's now 4-3 and it's still game on. This game so far, it's not over yet. Goal there from number 9, Sophie Rossi. Took her chances and knew it's now or never. And now she gets one in the bag. Mitchell looking for the response, and that was another pocket rocket. But luckily for Alvarenga, goes wide. And the push in the back. Free kick going to Eastern FC. Sandy's going to take it for Easton. Mitchell. Nguyen. 3 players surrounding her. Mitchell once again with the turnover. But just couldn't control the ball inside the white lines. And it's going to be a throw-in for Phoenix just right in front of their bench. Intercepted there from Hewitt. Nguyen couldn't find Shanley, or Shanley wasn't ready for the ball going her way. Side ball once again going to Easton on the far end, right in front of the stands in their forward half. Phoenix just has to deal with it. So 14 minutes to go in this game. It was 3-2 coming into the halftime break. Now it's 4-3. Easton still in the lead. Can they get their first win? A save there coming from Alvarenga. Corner kick for Easton. Another corner kick from the far end. Mitchell chips it over to nobody. Nguyen comes to collect. Gets tripped. Referee says play on. Shanley. Nguyen keep it in. Not really. And it's going to be a side ball for Easton. Ball a bit too heavy going to the direction of Hewitt. Side ball. Nguyen to bring it in. Intercepted. Ball goes wide. So Mayer Hasten probably had a bit more time and space. Could get towards the goal a bit closer. Ray Sandy, long throw. Phoenix doing all they can to keep the ball into their possession. Hasten. Can go all the way. Mayer Hasten goes wide to Mitchell. Can she strike? She sure can, and the angle is perfect and the range is perfect. Alexis Mitchell beats the keeper Alvarenga. Let's watch the replay. So Mayer Hasten looks for a very open Alexis Mitchell, and she just slots it through in the near post. Now she's on a brace. The run is on. Ava Grober takes a strike. Ava Grober gets a hat trick. The debutante comes in for Eastern FC, and she's already scored 3 goals in a very high-intensity game. Through the corridor, beats both defenders, and takes a terrific strike. The top bins of the goal. The game has really turned around. 6-3. Ava Grober looking to score more. She's not done yet. Still 11 minutes to go in this game. And Easton, can this be the turnover of the season? It's the underdogs. It's the new team coming in. They had no answers before this. They really had no idea what this season was going to pan out. And then before you know it, the recruitment came in. And these players that they've brought in this game, and hopefully for the remainder of the season, have made an impact and have boosted the morale and the confidence of Eastern FC. And this is what we've been waiting for and hoping for. And 6-3 against Northern Phoenix. It's going to take some time to really get used to the serious futsal rule that the ball has to be directly on the line when you kick it in. So far, if they can defend the ball and not concede anymore, this could be one of the games of the season where it's turned around for them. Can they get off the bottom spot? And if they win this game, they definitely will. Northern Phoenix will transition their way from 7th to 8th and still winless in this season. And this was going to be the game that was going to turn it around between these two teams. But in the second half, we have seen that Eastern FC, it's not over yet. So whatever the 6 games that they've played, I think they've built a bridge. They've gotten over it. The past is in the past, and let's look ahead to the future. And Phoenix, they're going to call a timeout. Let's take a break. We'll see you straight after this.
Cooper now. This time shoots.
Oh my God!
And Cooper just said, leave it to me, boys. I'm going to bury this game before halftime. We can wrap it up. That is an absolute ripper of a goal. That is top bins. There is no chance, Aaron, you were saving that.
Cross court to leader Zamaya. Put out in a bad position. She got out of it.
Welcome, everyone. That was a timeout called by Northern Phoenix. They're trailing by 3 goals. They've only scored 1 in this half. Where Eastern FC is playing their best game of the season so far. And a strike there, second attempt. Hannah couldn't find the back of the net. As now Eastern looking for the response. The counter-attack is on. Trip there from Tremlett. She does get back up though. This game really turned around, and the fans, as we haven't seen a big crowd like this for the first game of Series Futsal on a Wednesday in quite some time. Normally the first game of the last game fizzles out, but so far we've seen a lot of action, and it really creates an atmosphere here in the Series Futsal arena. And those watching at home, thanks for joining in wherever you're watching, on YouTube, Facebook, all on the We Froth app. If you've got any comments, please do write them on the chat. Sarati had to bring the ball in. Good defensive work there coming from Tremlett. Just that forward pressure, just not allowing the pass through from Phoenix. Been really tricky to get clean possessions in this second half. Looks like Eastern a lot more cleaner. Commentator's curse. Turnover is on. Chance here. There it is. A goal. Christine Hanna. Composure right inside the D. The pass to her had to be pin perfect. And look at this teamwork. First touch, toe pokes it right through the legs of the keeper. Her first goal of this evening. She's going to be pretty chumped with that. Still a 2-goal deficit. Anything can happen. 7 minutes to go here in this game. It's been end-to-end the entire game. Eastern might have a lot more of the possession, but Phoenix have used a lot of their ball in a timely manner. Tremlett strikes it, but Alvarenga got there in time. Sarati through the center. Tremlett, she's got a player to her left, didn't use it. Nevertheless, Didn't matter. Josie Castles slots it into the back of the net. That's now 7 goals to Eastern FC. Their highest ever for the season so far. Let's watch the replay. That was the first strike there coming from Isla Tremlett. Keeper saves it. But Josie, with her positioning inside the D, slots it through the back of the net. Promising signs coming from the Eastern squad. I think a lot of other teams are watching on going, what is happening here? And the new players that they've brought on board, really watch out for them for the remainder of the season. Things are yet to come here. Can they challenge other teams? It's been such a turnaround here for Eastern. And they'll really be having their heads up high. Phoenix got one back, but so did they. 5 minutes remaining, plus the stop clock here. Still opportunity for Northern Phoenix to respond. Sarati. Ball goes back to Hannah. Chance here, save from the keeper. Oh, a bit of hip and shoulder. Hannah getting physical. Ianides had a heavy fall earlier. I'll show you she's okay now. Sandy decides to go short. Castles couldn't hold the possession. Throw in. Ianides to Mitchell. Her ball was just a bit too heavy there for Tremlett. So looking at Eastern, they've only scored 4 goals in the entire season, but this is going to bump them up here to so far 11. Phoenix have scored 13 goals. This will bump them up to 17 for the season. So 6 losses so far. But if Eastern can hold it for another 4 minutes, be their first ever win in 7 rounds. And this round will be probably one of the best we're going to see for this season. It's so evenly matched. After this, Evolution against Fitzroy. So first versus second. Oh no, first versus third. Never mind, I don't know how Carlton made their way up to second place. As Mitchell comes along, and then, speaking of Carlton, they'll be versing Melbourne AQ. So high stakes game there. Can they make it 4 wins in a row? And then the last game, Preston against Camperfield. And Preston haven't versed Camperfield yet. It's the first time they were meeting them. It's going to be interesting to see how Preston will shape up against Camperfield. And a huge strike there coming from Eastern, but Preston will be looking to come back in winning terms. So is Camperfield. Both teams had a loss last week. But so far this game. And a strike there. Phoenix are not done yet. Even though the time is against them right now, 2.5 minutes to go. They've got to score 4 goals to be ahead. There's Newen with a turnover. Unselfishly passes it on. And the ball's going to go out of bounds for a Phoenix throw-in just right in front of the stands at the far end. Throws it in. Mitchell came to collect. Alvarenga had to deal with it. She's got a huge kick on her. Kick it as far away as possible. Easton looking to reset. Mitchell. Ball turnover for Phoenix. Nguyen wanted a bit of the cherry. Strike it has to be pin perfect here for Phoenix. They can't lose the ball easily. But I think they've also got the time pressure against them. Ball is still in. From where we're looking, it looked like it's gone out of bounds at least 4 times, but referee is right there with the best vision in the house. Still not out of play here. Chance here for Phoenix. Mitchell got her butt on it. Ball still live. Tremlett. She can go. Skips past her opponent. And it's going to be, looks like a side ball. A minute to go. Not impossible, but so far this is Eastern 1-0 FC. They've turned around the season, and this is the game where they've turned things around, and it's the best performance we've seen from them. 7 goals in total. Even Phoenix have scored 4, which is their best for the season too. So really good signs from both teams, but it looks like Eastern, they've recruited well. They've brought in players, which we did mention. That's what you need in serious futsal. You need to bring in talented players that can really score goals, and so far we've seen that with Ava Grober scoring 3, Alexis Mitchell scoring 2. And Josie Pate stepped up, scored a goal, and Josie Castles. But also terrific effort coming from Maya Hasten and Isla Tremlett. So the coach manager will be extremely happy with their first ever win. Took them 7 rounds, but nevertheless, it's better late than never. And they'll be celebrating their first ever win. They've been thrashed for the first 6 rounds, but this round will be the icing on the cake and the much rewarded relief from them. A sigh of relief, and the stress can take it off their shoulders now. Phoenix, they've worked hard in the first half, but just unable to find the back of the net in the second half. Side ball, because the ball hit the ceiling. Hasten looking to find Mitchell. Still a side ball. 13 seconds to go. So the last passage of play here. Eastern, congratulations to them. Big win. And a big boost of morale coming from the squad. They're just killing time right now as the clock turns down. There's the final whistle. Eastern FC with their first win for Serious Futsal Victoria here on Wednesday night. 7 goals to Northern Phoenix 4. Thanks again for tuning in. Plenty of more games to come in this round. Let's take a break, and a star interview coming right after this.
Cooper now. This time shoots!
Oh my God!
And Cooper just said, leave it to me, boys. I'm going to bury this game before halftime. We can wrap it up. That is an absolute ripper of a goal. That is top bins. There is no chance, Aaron, you were saving that.
Cross court to Lita Zamaya. Put out in a bad position. She got out of it. Still Jess out. Lovely work from Elle. What a goal! That was all Jess out. Absolutely brilliant. She completely decimated the Preston defense. Fed the ball to Carla D'Alessandro, and D'Alessandro found the net. This effort from Jess out, absolutely superb. What a ball to D'Alessandro, and an easy finish from the Tower of Power.
Cooper now. This time shoots.
Oh my God!
Adam Cooper just said, leave it to me, boys. I'm going to bury this game before halftime. We can wrap it up. That is an absolute ripper of a goal. That is top bins. There is...
Welcome everyone to the post-match interview. I'm here with Eastern 1-0 FC. Jaya Pat.
Hi.
Hi, how you going?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Good. What a game. Wow.
Yeah,
First
good
win.
game.
Tell us about it.
Oh, it just feels really good. We've been pushing and improving, and it feels really good to have some new players come in this week, and finally we started getting in a rhythm, and yeah, it just feels good.
Yeah, it feels good to have these players that experience in a way and can kind of really move the ball around. We saw that really change in this game especially. And does that bring a bit more confidence in your performance and even the team's performance as well?
Yeah, I mean, we have a lot of younger girls, which we've had the past couple of weeks. And on top of that, none of us play together. So to now have a group of 2 separate teams that play together and then some extra girls, it's really starting to show that you've got girls that have played together and we look good now.
Yep. Now, a few players you brought in was Ava, was it Maya and Isla that's coming on board for tonight. Will they continue on with your team for the season?
Yes. Yeah.
Nice. Awesome.
Yeah.
Because they really turned things around and I felt like they brought that spark to the game. And again, watching your performance, did it feel like you can step up as well when you're in their presence?
100%. I mean, Maya was an absolute tank in the back. Obviously, it helps with her height as well. We get a lot of aerial balls over the top, and she did really well. So it feels good having her at the back. We feel a lot more calm, I think, and settled, and she really controls it at the back as well.
Yeah, I feel like sometimes you get a bit nervous, and then when all the goals come through, you're like, head down, what do we do now? Where's the answers? But I felt like tonight, when Phoenix scored a goal, you guys were quickly on it.
Yeah.
How do you have that kind of mentality to keep going in games like this?
I mean, our coach, Costa, really pushes us as well, really encourages us, head up, obviously. But I think, we've had it the past couple of weeks. So 1 goal now doesn't feel as bad as what it did in the first week. It's just a goal.
Yeah.
And we're just pushing to get better. We obviously want results, but we're more focused on getting better. It's our first season. We want to be out futsalers for a long time, so we've got a lot of improving to do. But I think it's really starting to look good.
Yeah, I think from today onwards, it's going to look a bit more flowy for you guys. And
yeah.
Was it first goal of tonight?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, feels good.
Yay.
I've been here from the start. This is my first goal.
Wow, it's a long time coming, but when it's the first one you got in the bag, you know what? I definitely can score goals now. So hopefully some more for you guys.
Hope so.
Hopefully and yourself as well. Again, thanks for your time up here in the studio. Hopefully we'll see more of you guys winning.
I hope so too.
Excellent. Once again, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
And up next, it's a huge one. It's Evolution against Fitzroy. We'll see you then.